everyone. You're watching the Phibble4 show. I'm your host, Katie Boyer, along with movie announcer Phil, and we're talking about music today, as usual. So what's in the news today, movie announcer Phil?
It's been a rough day.
Yes, it has.
Rough day. I don't know. I think we're talking about McCain or somebody.
We sure are. McCain was looking to the Swedes for some help. That is the Swedish group ABBA. He asked them if he could use their song, Take a Chance on Me, in his campaign. And it looks like they didn't want to take a chance on him because they said no. Now, this isn't the first group that McCain has got in touch with. In fact, he got in touch with John Mellencamp and asked if he could use one of his songs, and John Mellencamp also said no. So we'll have to see if somebody finally says yes. Maybe he'll just have to make up his own little song. You know, vote for me, I'm John McCain, vote for... I don't know.
Oh, great. The phone's going to ring now. Hey, can I use that song? What are you going to say if he does?
Gosh, that'd be a hard one.
No, that's the story in a little bit later.
That is true. I'm not sure what I'd say. Maybe I'd say yes just to be different, just to be a rebel.
You let McCain use one of your songs?
I just might, yeah. I'm not saying that I back him, but, you know,
that's what it implies.
Well, if he could not come up with that song, you know, vote for me, I'm John McCain, vote, you know, if he can't come up with that, and I have to for him, I think that would make him look kind of bad, right? In a weird way. Anyway.
Well, I think he does a good job on that all by himself.
All right, no more politics. Let's move on.
Let's talk about Duran.
Yes. Duran in their documentary. I know Duran has a legion of fans out there that absolutely love them, so I'm happy to let you know that there's going to be a documentary called Something You Should Know, and that's supposed to be out July of this year. No exact date though yet. Anyway, this is going to be a compilation of interviews that they had with over 800 fans, and also you know, footage of the band itself. Now, part of those fans include the band Korn and the band No Doubt, and also one of their biggest fans, a guy named Andrew Golub out of Seattle. He has one of the world's biggest memorabilia collection of Duran, including the biggest collection of Duran posters. And some of the guys in the band have never even seen some of the posters he has. So look for that coming out in a theater, hopefully near you soon.
Yes, well, nobody's seen my biggest collection in the world of girls on film. Well, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I think you probably meant to say that in your head only.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
This head. Okay.
Speaking of heads, let's talk about a sticky situation.
Actually, movie announcer Phil, I think Marky Ramone wants to get you out of a sticky situation. And that's because he's come out with a line of condoms. And I know a lot of people may not think the Ramones, you know, and romance and being intimate all go in together, but I guess Marky Ramone wants you to start thinking like that, and he wants you to be safe. And in every 1,000 package of the condoms, you're going to find an autographed pair of drumsticks.
Which you can use for whichever you want. We're not going to tell you what you have to use them for.
No, and I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. But it really makes me wonder, what's the packaging on that going to look like? Is it going to be yay big? Yay big? Yay? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Look for it on a store shelf near you soon. Anyway, I think that's all for us today. We're going to leave you with the band, the Gorgeous Hussies, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by.
A friend of mine, you might have known, he calls me on the phone. I know it seems strange. I've asked him more than once, please don't call me on the phone. But this guy's deranged.